Hello everybody, my name is Shretex and welcome to a game called Total Conflict Resistance. Now this game caught my eye during the Steam Fest demos because it's kind of like a hybrid between a strategy game where you control a nation doing diplomacy, like building stuff, and also the combat is kind of like Mount and Blade in a way, where you're kind of like fighting on a real-time battlefield. You can play as like an infantry guy, a tank, any kind of thing in real time, kind of like an FPS. It's pretty awesome. So I thought we will load up the game and do a video on it. Now it's going to press play demo right away, and we can see what happens. It looks like I'm playing as a random country. Interesting. It seems to randomly change when you load up the game multiple times. So I will say right from the start, this is 100% a demo. This is an alpha stage game. It is currently missing politics, construction, diplomacy, trade, and resource systems. I think for the demo purpose, they've kind of made like a lot of text at the start, so you can kind of get like a tutorial on what systems are available and how stuff works. I've already read through it all, so we're not going to read it all out, don't worry. Just feel free to pause if you want to actually look at stuff and see how the game is supposed to be functioning. It is quite curious, by the way, that it says that I should be playing as... Oh, I closed it like an idiot. I'm sorry, everybody. It actually says that I should be playing as these guys, but I'm not. I've played as like multiple different factions every time I load the game. It's quite interesting. But anyway, back to this. I'll quickly skip through it all so people can see what it all says. Like I said, feel free to pause. But basically, in summary, the game allows you to create battalions and soldiers to go into battle. You can kind of customize quite a bit depending on what is available. The units will pick the best weapons, they will pick vehicles and stuff, and also you can do like custom uniforms and stuff as well as researching new equipment. And also I think it goes as far as actually being able to customize weapons, which is pretty awesome as well, and then the units use them in combat. Now here we are, everybody. We are playing as a little nation here. We are going to be just immediately going into a battle down here. Now, I think the game is using NATO symbols, but I'm going to be honest, everybody. I'm not sure what this symbol is. It kind of reminds me of a paratrooper symbol, but it's got... I don't know. This is clearly infantry, but I'm not really sure. Actually, I'll tell you what. Screw that. We're going to attack these rebels with all these vehicles. Oh, wait, no. There's a tank. Let's go for this one. So, this game seems pretty cool so far. It's in real time, as you can see. You can do fast and slow speeds. I love real-time games compared to turn-based ones, because I'm just not a fan of the idea of having infinite time between decisions. I don't like the idea of it whatsoever. But then again, if you like being able to pause and take the time, you can always pause the game and just press resume whenever you want. Now, this battle is apparently, wow, stacked. I guess we're getting reinforcements from the other battalion, because we've got 170 soldiers with 4 vehicles versus 40 enemy rebels and 4 vehicles, which is quite cool. But they got a tank themselves and a infantry vehicle, I think, so it should be quite interesting. Anyway, let's press manual and let's go right into it. Now, I've got to say, the maps seem pretty large. I don't know if they're randomized or they're based on the city's locations, but they does seem pretty big. Now, if I were to turn around, you would see that we have our gigantic military, which is pretty cool. Wow, that's a lot of men, everybody. Do we also have... Where are our tanks? I don't know. It doesn't... I think there's a spawn limit. Because it seems that we've only been given infantry. That's a bit of a shame. I wanted to show off a vehicle. Well, in that case then, you guys need to die. So, everybody, charge. Now, you can kind of see if you press M, you go into like an RTS kind of mode. You can do some basic commands on the controls. So let's go back to 1. You can see we can do basic general commands like attack, hold, or fall back. Like I don't attack right now. They're just going to go towards the enemy and go and fight them. You can do specific ones like rotate to a location, move, stand, crouch, and prone, I guess, for controlling their stances, direct control, follow me, and leave vehicle. Now, if I just go any squad and just press H, we will go into playing the game again. Now, it does seem I have shotguns, and I don't like shotguns. So, there you go, that's better. An MK2, is this a real gun? I'm not a gun nut, so I can't really say for sure what all these guns are. I just used them to kill people. It reminds me of that shirt from, was it Happy Gilmore? Guns don't kill people, I do. That's it. It is a tool. They're a means to an end. Okay, it seems like the AI is pretty competent with like combat movement. They do seem to be having some kind of like move up as a squad kind of thing. Though I have noticed a few icky bits here and there, but of course the game's an alpha demo, so we can't really judge it too much at this point until it's been released. Now, the combat is pretty cool, I gotta say. The first person shooting is quite good. It's very responsive with the guns and stuff. Let's the combat side. Let's go and get close, shall we? They have a vehicle. How do we deal with this? Oh, like that. Cool. Good job, guys. Now, there is also like a semi-destructible environment, because stuff just blows up all the time. It's pretty awesome. There's another vehicle there. I like how we have tanks, but the game spawned us in without tanks, and now we're at a disadvantage. Okay, that is a proper vehicle. I cannot kill the pilot on that one. Now, something I will say that is missing from the combat controls is lean. I love leaning in games. I can't seem to do that, unfortunately. Is that an enemy there? I'm not sure. And also, I would say it's quite confusing with the allies, because you can't tell who's on your team. How do we deal with that? It's just killing everybody. It's a complete disaster, everybody. Oh, we got it though. It does seem that some of our squads have some anti-tank capacity, so we are looking pretty good there. But I will say, if the game lets you customize uniforms, I guess you just need to make sure you have a distinctive uniform so that you know what your units look like, so you don't accidentally kill them.
Target eliminated.
Now, let's see. There's still 22 enemies left somewhere. I can't see any of them, unfortunately, which is a bit awkward. And my guys aren't shooting either, so it looks like, at least for now, there's no one nearby. Let's get a bit closer. Is that an enemy? That's my guy. The very bright white camo is very good for me. I can easily tell who my allies are. I've tried this a few times with different recordings, and sometimes the camo is so varied, I literally look the same as the enemy. It was very confusing.
Target eliminated. Engaging enemy.
Oh, I think they're this direction. So I'm not doing good game here, am I? I'm not finding any enemies to kill myself. I'm so sorry, everybody. It's just it's how the cookies crumbled. There's 13 left. They're definitely this way. Let's get to that big tree over there.
I'm under heavy fire.
Trying to see if I can spot one. Clearly there's something pretty dangerous over there, because it just barraged me. I think it's between these bushes here, but I really don't know if I killed somebody there. I could have, you never know. Let's see a bit closer. Also, as well, it doesn't seem that there's an option to do toggle crouch at the moment as... Ooh.
Enemy down.
Oh. Well, I don't think I killed the guy. I don't know where the bullet went either, but we won, everybody. We won. There's a quick display of the combat there, which is pretty cool. Let's see. So let's get you guys back over there. Now, it does seem to me that battalions, like I said, will automatically resupply when they head back to bases. We didn't even use this battalion. None of these units are actually in that battle. That's pretty sad. Now, let's actually go through the game features that actually are available in this build, shall we? So, we are playing as a random nation. All the other nations apparently will start killing each other very shortly. They'll start moving in and doing like big old combats and stuff. Now, battalions, like I said, have their own 10-man squads. I think you can have, I think it was 20 squads in a battalion, but don't quote me on that one. And as you can see, they kind of all have different equipment. They all have different weapons. They have, like, some have scopes, that kind of thing. I couldn't figure out if I can actually directly modify them. I don't think I can, unfortunately. But they just seem to pick whatever's the best weapon available to them at that time. Now, as well, research. Now, the demo has most of the research disabled. So you can see here that we can literally just make it RPG and a bunch of pistols. So we can't do much with that, but it looks like later on, at least, you can get some pretty badass looking weapons. You can get like the P90. I love the P90. What was it? Stargate. Made that my favorite gun of all time. I love the P90. I always use it if I can. And also you go down to stuff like having... does it go further down? No, it doesn't. You can have like some more advanced weapons. You can have like... I don't know what advanced weapons are these days. Sorry, I think this is pretty new. L86. I'm probably wrong though. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. So anyway, researching, you just do one at a time. It looks like as well, after you've actually unlocked a weapon, you customize it for your faction's use. Though unfortunately, because we don't actually have many options here, we can't do anything, but that is what it is. Now, there are 3 tabs at the top here. You can see we can also do ammunition, which actually doubles as well as having Actually, let's go for military uniforms because we might be able to customize our own look. We'll do that next. We'll try that out. It also doubles as having uniforms and also stuff like sights and scopes, which would be very handy for weapons as well. Though, unfortunately, as we can't really unlock any of the big weapons, it's kind of useless, but it is what it is. Actually, I wonder if we can put these sights on a pistol. That could be interesting, but we'll have to see later on. And also, you've got vehicles. And you can see there's quite a few options so far. Now, I got to say, you've probably noticed it as well if you're a keen eye, that I'm pretty sure there must be different types of factions, because I think the weapons enemies we're just fighting are not actually on this list. I've played it a few times, like a few random countries, and they seem to have different vehicles and weapons, which is quite interesting. Though at least for the demo, the tech tree is the same, but the actual weapons in the battles are different, which is quite interesting. So we've got that going. We've also got production. Now it kind of works a little bit like here. What's it called? Hearts of Iron, where if you assign a production to a location, it would actually get better over time. So it starts at 20% efficient, so you kind of want to make sure you don't switch around too much. Now also, I think it's pretty funny as well, at least in the demo, that we can make this ammo type, but we actually can't. We can't actually make the ammo for this pistol, which is a bit awkward, but it is what it is. Okay, done. So next things next, we will go into this and we're going to expand out some of these battalions. So we're going to make them all into 10-man squads each. And over time, if we just do this quickly, let's get everyone going. They will dynamically just start getting units into their locations. So you can kind of see here, that's gone up to 2 or 3. It's filling in as time goes on. Though as we actually lack the option to actually make the majority of weapons, we kind of just have to scavenge off the original supply of the demo, where if we take over land, we use their weapons they haven't used it and that kind of thing. As well, if I do look into this place directly, you can see what is here, and you can also move them between locations with logistics trucks, which is pretty cool. So I can send one uniform off to our capital that makes a little truck, which seems very confused. But it's pretty cool. So I wonder if at some point you might be able to, like, when you get resources, if you can try and like set up a little guerrilla task force, like it's one-man super squad that goes around and tries to knock out the enemy supply lines behind enemy lines, that kind of thing. That'd be quite interesting. But anyway, so we're just going to let these guys run for a little bit as they actually gather some resources, and we're going to go and kill some people, which is this nation in the middle is massive. Why is this so big? Why have I had to spawn next to the largest enemy the world's ever seen? It's a bit terrifying. Anyway, so I'm going to use the 29th Battalion because they're nice and safe in the middle, and we're going to try and push them towards an enemy location. Also, I was hoping that before we do anything, this tech would finish, but it's taking 1 day left. Okay. So I really want to see if we can customize our uniform so we can make sure everyone looks the same. So we'll do this. We'll wait another 10 days, and then we'll see if we can customize our own units, which is pretty interesting. But so far, though, I think it's got a lot of options. Now, I think it is a little bit rough around the edges, but it's an alpha. So if they try and work on some quality of life features and make the UI a little bit more present, I think it'd be pretty awesome if you ask me. But we'll have to see, because it kind of reminds me of Three-Man Gorilla, if you ever played that, which was in another like Mountain Blade-esque style of the campaign. Way more than this. The actual campaign was you starting as a guy and going around as a soldier. But I like the idea of like modern warfare with real-time control doing things. So it looks like we have actually got ourselves the 10 squads in this location. We're going to move this unit over to this location here, and we're going to see what we can do.
Well done.
Cool. Now, I want to check this out then.
Roger.
Editor. Ah, yes, that's what I was looking for. Cool. So we can customize this. Ah, this is only a basic uniform, right? So I don't think we can actually get much. So let's just make sure. Wait, we're going to make the most epic guy ever. Yes. I can customize their face. I don't think it works that way, uniforms. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Nice beard. You know what? Let's make our guy. Oh, this is better. This is like a whole helmet thing. I want to go for. No. I want to go for blue. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. No, I'm messing up everybody. I'm ruining everything. I don't think this actually goes back or forward. I think it always goes forward. Don't question it. It's totally fine. Armor. Oh, you can have armor or no armor. Then I think we'll pick armor then, personally. Oh, what the? Oh, I don't like that one. Yes. We're going to be very stealthy, everybody. Very stealthy. There you go. There's our basic soldier, everybody. Save uniform. I wonder if that's going to retrospectively apply to all our units. That'd be pretty interesting if it does. Though I will say that a lot of our units have regular uniforms. So I feel like that allows you to have more armor. And these have spec ops uniforms, which is quite cool. Okay. An enemy has been spotted. There's only one squad, but I think they have a garrison. Yes. They got some recon and also 49 units. But I gotta say, we pretty much just have a horde of peasants. We don't have that many weapons available, so they're just gonna run in and be like, it's fine, don't worry about it. What is this gun? This isn't an MK2. I had the MK2 last time. Isn't MK2 like a grenade?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm not sure. Anyway, ooh. Everybody charge.
Go, go.
I'm taking direct control.
Sir, yes, sir.
Very nice. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? So if I don't use that, does the AI do it for me? No. Okay, I have to do it myself. Which is fine. Do we see anybody? Is that an enemy? No. I'm doing a terrible job, so I can't see anything. Oh yeah, my eyesight is terrible, everybody. I can't. Oh. Oh my god, he became a mist. Oh, this is awesome.
Enemy down.
This is pretty awesome. I'll say with the UI as well, I can't seem to identify if I'm killing enemies, so it doesn't seem to be a nice response there, because it just has a random name. So it'd be nice if it literally said, like, player kill or whatever, because it's really hard to tell what is happening a lot of the time. Shall I tell you what, let's, oh, that guy just got wrecked. Let's leave this.
Enemy down. Yes, sir. Roger. Sir, yes, sir. Sir,
Tell them to advance, let's play as infantry guy. I prefer playing infantry anyway, so...
Open fire. Go down.
Oh, wow. That guy got absolutely destroyed.
Engaging enemy.
Don't fear. The only... Oh! How is he not... Oh, he drives through people. I was going to say, how has he not killed our own men at this point? That was insane. This is absolutely crazy. Okay. I'm moving in. No, I'm not moving in. I'm dead. This is pretty chaotic, everybody. This is pretty chaotic. They got rifles. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair. I'm stuck here with my terrible shotgun trying to kill guys from miles away. This guy still hasn't moved from the start of the mission.
Yes, sir.
Get in there, man. Get in there. Oh, I left the game for a second there. My bad. And let's join this recon squad. No, that's not. That's a shotgun game. It's like I can kind of see everybody from... Oh, game. Why are you doing this to me? Let me play as a guy with a weapon. No! There must be a way that I can pick who I play as, because I can't figure out...
Enemy down, sir. Tango down.
No, okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Do you know what? We're just going to go in. It's fine. I really wanted to play as a guy with a rifle or something, but either I had to play the guy miles away, or we had to just play as a shotgun guy. But it's fine. If the game wants me to be as a shotgun guy, it's not a problem. I hit something. Also, do you reckon there's... Do you reckon this is actually solid cover?
Target eliminated.
I don't think it is. I think people could shoot through this.
Tango down.
If not, it's made us way closer to the enemy, which is pretty nice for our little advance here. Our guys are pretty far forward over there. This is like the worst weapon I could possibly have. I'm not a shotgun guy. Oh. 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 It's fine.
Sir, yes, sir.
This reminds me when I was playing Hell Let Loose yesterday on the field map. We just crawled for ages. We just hope no one sees you. I'm pretty sure I killed that guy. Done! So we lost Wait, what side are we? We're this one, aren't we? We are these guys. We lost 31 infantry and 5 were injured. The enemy lost loads of people there. It seems like we're very focused on having... We've seen very, very focused on just having infinite amounts of shotguns, which is probably not the best thing in the world. But at least now we captured this random location. We can invest in some other stuff. Now, let's move in this big one here. Let's move you guys in. I'm actually going to set up some additional units here, I think. Let's see. Oh, can I do that? Oh, sorry, I can't. I thought there was a way you can create an additional battalion, but maybe I'm wrong here. Let's have a quick look at the text again. Let's see. Creation of new battalions. Oh, 30 squads in one place. Fair enough. I don't know why I can't make a new battalion then, everybody. My brain. It's probably because it's not enough weapons here. Maybe that's why it's not happy. Which is fine. It is what it is. It's not a problem. Ah, these guys actually haven't even fully filled in either. Do we get any cool weapons here? We've got loads of weapons here. It may actually be a better idea. This is a bit crazy. I'm going to do that. Send these guys back. We're going to go those, put the guys in here, and we're going to just, because this faction has like more normal weapons and a vehicle we just picked up there. So we're going to go into here. We're going to delete some of the new squads, the militia, and we'll make like some higher quality stuff. So get rid of that. There you go. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Now we've got a bunch of spec ops. Very nice. Let's get rid of those guys. So one of the things, it's actually better just to delete the entire thing every time you go to a new location. Or if they will retrospectively replace weapons with better ones. I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's just get stuff going. Let's actually... Oh no! Oh no! I didn't mean to do that, everybody! Ah! 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 There's actually a button for that. I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry, everybody. I've made a grave mistake. There was actually a button the entire time to make some garrisons. Now, as there's absolutely nothing at the moment that determines costs of maintaining all these battalions, why not create a bunch of them in every village? At least for now, anyway. So we're going to wait a little bit of time until this thing fills up at the moment. It's going pretty quick, actually, on maximum speed. So when this is finished... Oh, look at that. They got some kind of sniper rifles. Oh, yeah. We got some real weapons in this time. This is going to be great. How's research going, by the way? 17 days left to go. So I wonder then if how the game works with uniform. I wonder if the uniform equipped to the unit determines its quality. Maybe that determines how good it is at fighting. I'm not sure. It'd be interesting to find out at some point. I think, though, for the demo, at least, we're going to go and do one big battle with this advanced battalion, and I think we'll call it a day. But it seems pretty interesting so far. So the demo allows you just to take over the map. It did say, I think it was at the bottom of this, it does say, I think after a few months... Oh, it doesn't say that, sorry. One of the texts actually said at some point, the enemy will start moving in to attack each other. So there will be like some actual combat in demo, like with other factions attacking you. But it seems like a really cool game so far. And I like how I created an extremely high spec spec ops battalion. Can I? No, I can't name it, everybody. I'm sorry. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. It'd be nice if there's a quicker way of doing this though, because it's a bit annoying having just to wait here until this fills up. Like maybe with like pre-designated reinforcements I can just fill in immediately. Or like squads that you can switch out or something. We'll give it a few more seconds though. Now, looking at the map, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of enemies in this city at all. So it may just be we take it over. Ooh, very nice. Let's have a look.
Affirmative.
Editor. So this is our main uniform. And you can switch whenever you want. Helmets. Now these guys have a lot more options by the looks of it. So we'll have them a nice... We'll go for the black scheme again so we know all our units are black. Oh. I wonder how much armor there is. I like the options so far though, it's quite nice. Though it's a shame that this backwards and forwards button only goes in one direction, but it is what it is. Let's see. I like that. Is there like a full sleeve one we can get instead though? No. Game says no, everybody. Let's go for that. Jackets, pockets, pants, shoes. Can you tell the theme I'm going for, everybody? Can you tell the theme we're going for? Save uniform. Done. So I wonder if now our new guys will look like that instead of having the white armor. It looks like, to me at least, that the enemy here and my allies still have the same stuff. Okay. A few more seconds. And we should be good. Oh, that's like, wait, end date 1st of May. Oh, there's a time limit. Let's get moving quickly then. Oh, it's a whole year, but we're not going to play that long. Let's go. Contact. 100 vehicles, 5, well, it's 100 vehicles, damn. 100 units, 5 vehicles. The enemy's got 165. Ooh. That's a lot of enemies right there. I really want to see if my uniforms pull through. What is this? Is this a shotgun? Ooh, interesting. Whoa, danger close, danger close. This seems a bit like armor to me, like where the AI clearly knows where the enemy is, and I'm just like, I don't know. It could be anywhere, guys. Okay, everybody, engage! Oh, he's got it! He's got the uniform! Nice. These guys seem like Spec Op units, so maybe it's because we haven't changed our armor type yet. Get it closer. Believe. Serpentine. I wonder if I can just jump inside this building. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, I can. Cool. That's my guy. Oh, they know I'm hit. That's not good. I run really bad, or the weapon's not going through the whip. There you go. Got there. I'm pretty sure I got him like 3 or 4 times, but don't question it. Okay, get closer. I'm very ballsy normally when I play games, but I just want to get into the action, everybody. Let's just show this game off, shall we? There's too much of a distance there for me to fight properly. Let's go around here. So we know they were inside a building, which is quite curious. They could be anywhere. The bodies don't... Oh, they do seem to stay around, but I can't pick up their weapons, so... Still seems like we're okay. Okay, flip. Let's try and get to the 2nd floor. So far, we're killing a lot of enemies, but... This is where I really wish I had lean. I feel like I'm naked right now. Enemy down. On there. I can hear like a vehicle in front of me. I'm not sure how keen AI is. Like, do they immediately know you're here and they kill you? I don't know how it works with like quality levels and stuff. Ooh. The hell? Nope. Oh, it's a flashbang. Interesting. Sorry about that, everybody. The danger of playing these kind of games. What's up with this weapon? It doesn't seem to aim very well at all. I can't be that bad. I mean, I was playing Hell Let Loose yesterday, like the first time. I got like 20 kills in a row with Garan, so I can't be that bad. I don't know if that guy's... That's an ally. I'm so sorry. Your weapon, your armor's different than the rest of us. Okay, you should have conformed. You should... Is this the Silver Surfer? Or whatever that guy's name is? What's going on there? He was sus. Okay, he was sus. He wasn't even human. That's my guy. Maybe we should have gone for bright white. Just so I can clearly see who the enemy is here. There's still 109 of them left, which is disturbing because I don't know where they are, so...
Target eliminated. Enemy down. Under heavy fire.
But, I'm sorry! Why were you looking this way? Damn it!
Enemy down.
Oh, no! Maybe I should... I'm so sorry! It's so confusing!
Yes, sir.
The uniforms are too varied, everybody. And it's like when I play this game when it comes out later on, I'm gonna have to make sure that I never do anything until I unlock every single customizable uniform, or it's just gonna be a complete disaster. So we did see there was a guy in pitch black over there, which is awkward because that's my color. We seem to have stopped spamming for some reason. Let's have a look. The AI kind of has like spread out as well, like a. Interesting. So I wonder, is this a full... Yeah, it is. You can just see across the entire map. So you can see there's loads of them just walking... Oh, you can change direction! Oh, I take it back from earlier then. Sorry, everybody. I didn't realize I could do that. Interesting. They look the same! Ah! Yeah, so... Oh dear. Oh dear. This is going to be a very confusing battle. Okay, everybody, I decided to cut that battle short because it was taking way too long. You did kind of see at the end there that there were quite a few issues, at least at the moment, with commanding squads. I did actually tell them to move up. Attack command seems to only have a pre-designated location on the battlefield they go to. And move as well also seems to have a lot of issues as well. I wish there's kind of like maybe like an attack move or attack formation would be quite a good way of doing it. Or maybe just a full-on delegation for your AI, so you haven't got to worry about it too much if you just want to do other stuff. But apart from that, I think this game has a lot of potential. I like the idea that you can kind of command your own nation and you can kind of craft them into your own military with deciding what they look like to what guns they use. Because I know right now we've got a bunch of random weapons and stuff, but if we're playing by ourselves, like in the full game, I imagine you would have like basic arms at the start. And you wouldn't have like random weapons. You would literally just craft the weapons you want. I would just be making I don't know, the Colt army or the RPG army, and that would be my military. I wouldn't have random shotguns and stuff or whatever I'm using. I would like to see as well some probably UI improvements. I think it's quite confusing not being able to tell who your allies are in the field, but I understand it is a game which shouldn't be too arcadey in a way that you can just immediately see where your enemies and allies are. But that kind of means that I have to wait until I have like my army full of my own uniforms, otherwise I can't tell who my enemies are. It's very confusing. I tried recording this video a few times, and I think one of the times we played is, I think, this faction, or was it this one, where their units were so varied, I couldn't tell who on earth anyone it was. Actually, kind of the same with this faction. Like, the Spec Ops for the enemy we were just fighting there were the same as the Spec Ops for my faction, so it's extremely confusing to find out who is who, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's a really good idea. I like the idea of the game. I like it's got a strategy element, which you can do various things. And I like that you can customize it so much. So if you want to give it a shot, I'm pretty sure by the time this video is released, you won't be able to anymore. I do apologize, but Q1 2023, that's quite close. So I'll probably try and pick this up on release and see how it works then. Apart from that, everybody, thank you for watching. I do like playing these random demos. I think some of them have been very interesting games. I look forward to seeing their full release. Apart from that, thank you for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.